everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we have episode number 10 of Bordeaux Vineyard International Airport. So we have the airport update for the month of November. So we're going to jump straight into it. So I do have a bit of news. So first of all, I do have a new phone, which means I've got a new camera. The phone is much better than my previous one, so the camera should be better, and I hope you do see the difference in video quality. So this was my personal news, and now we're going to go into the airport news. So as you may know, recently in Europe there has been a pretty big storm, and it has pretty much affected the entirety of Europe because flights are getting delayed and cancelled, and so airlines have to rebook and everything. So it's a bit of a chaos right now, and we have seen that it has affected Bordeaux Vineyard International Airport, and so we'll get into it later on. We do have a couple of new routes as the summer season stops and the winter season starts to arrive. So we do have like winter seasonal routes that will start to open. We have no news of any new airlines operating at the airport, although we may have a new airline in February, but that is still to be confirmed. Or when I say new airline, I mean new model, so there'll be either a new airline or a new aircraft in the airport updates, but that is still to see. So without further ado, we're going to jump straight into the airport updates. So we're going to start off down at Terminal 1, where we have this Air France A320-200. This aircraft is on the classic Paris rotation. Now there is, as I said earlier in the video, a lot of delays around Europe because of the storm Ciaran, and so Paris is one of the major airports that has been affected, and so this aircraft is running half an hour late because of its previous rotations, and also because of slot problems at Paris Charles de Gaulle. But as you can see, the pushback tug is connected and it should be pushing back anytime now. And then next to that we have this Air France A220-300. This aircraft is not affected by the storm as he is operating routes towards the south. He is heading out to Madrid. Obviously this region of Europe is less affected by the storm than the rest of Europe, but it is still affected. But this aircraft is actually running on time, maybe like 5 minutes delay, but nothing too major. And yeah, as I said, he is on the Madrid rotation and he should be heading out to Madrid in about 10 to 15 minutes. And then next up we do have this ITA Airways Airbus A319. This aircraft just landed 5 minutes ago. He is taxiing to its gate and he just arrived from Rome, and he will be heading back out to Rome in about 50 minutes. And then moving on, we do have this TUI Boeing 737-800. This aircraft is running half an hour late on his Manchester rotation because, as I said again, basically planes are getting delayed and they have to reschedule everything, and it just causes massive delay everywhere else. And so this aircraft is running half an hour late on his Manchester rotation, but he should be heading out to Manchester in about half an hour to 40 minutes. Moving along, we have this KLM Boeing 737-700, and same as most of the aircraft, he is running a bit late, but only by 10 minutes. He should make up that time once he's in the air. And he will be heading out to Amsterdam Schiphol. And then moving along, we do have this British Airways A319. This aircraft is very late. He is more than an hour late. Again, because of the storm. So as you can see, he is just pulling onto the runway, and he will be heading straight out to London Heathrow. And then next up we do have this China Airlines A350-900. As you can see, he is pulling into the gates, and he arrived from Hong Kong. No delays for him, all good, all on time, so yeah. And then next up we have this Icelandair Boeing 757-200. He landed about 5 minutes ago from Reykjavik, Keflavik, no delays for him, and he's just heading out towards his gate. And behind the Icelandair we have this UPS Boeing 757-200F. This aircraft is heading out to Cologne. Classic cargo service from Bordeaux Vineyard. No delays for him, no major delays. He might get a couple upon arrival, but nothing too serious. And then right here, really battling the wind, we have this Qatar Boeing 787-9, and this aircraft is just landing in from Doha. So as you can see, he is fighting the wind. He's currently crabbing, and he should use the rudder in a couple of seconds to rotate the plane onto the center line. But yeah, so he just arrived from Doha, and no major delays for him either. And then next up we do have this Flybe E170. This aircraft landed in from London City. He was a bit delayed. He arrived 15 minutes late, but nothing too serious compared to other aircraft on the airport. So yeah, so just arrived from London City and 15 minutes late. And then right here we do have this Emirates Boeing 777-300ER. This aircraft is about to head out to Dubai. The jet bridge is just being disconnected. However, there is a problem with one of the toilets at the back. So as you can see, we have engineers that are coming onto the aircraft and trying to fix the problem. But it shouldn't be too complicated, and he should be on his way in a couple of minutes. And yeah, on his way to Dubai. And then right here, taxiing to its gate, we have this ANA Boeing 787-9 in the beautiful Star Wars R2-D2 livery. This aircraft just arrived from Tokyo, Haneda. And yeah, no delays for him, all good, and yeah, he's just taxiing to its gate. And then next up we do have this Ryanair Boeing 737-800. This aircraft arrived from Stansted, and he will be heading out to Dublin, but unfortunately he arrived late from Stansted, which means I will be departing late to Dublin, but the crew is doing its best to minimize the delay, so passengers are currently getting off as fast as possible, and so are the baggage, and the aircraft should be on its way to Dublin in about 40 minutes. And then last but certainly not least, we have this cool little two aircraft lineup. So at the bottom of your screen, we have the EasyJet A321neo in the A321neo sticker. This aircraft actually missed its slot to Gatwick, which means that he is stranded here at Bordeaux until they can find a new slot. The passengers are still in the aircraft, and yeah, they'll just wait here until a new slot is available. And then at the top of your screen, we have the Norwegian Boeing 737 MAX 8. This aircraft arrived from Oslo a bit late, 10 minutes late, and he will be heading back out to Oslo in about half an hour, but the crew is actually making up time, and he should be departing out on time. So yeah, so all good for the Norwegian. And that does conclude this airport update. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. I also want to thank everyone for helping me reach 500 subscribers. I am very happy, extremely happy, and yeah, I just don't have the words. I never thought that this channel would reach such a high amount of subscribers. 500 is just amazing. And yeah, so I probably already said that, but I would like to reach 1,000 subscribers. That way I'd be able to make live streams, and when I go plane spotting, I'll be able to do live streams and interact with my subscribers, because obviously I don't really interact with you guys apart from in the comment section if you ask questions or if you tell me that the video is great. But apart from that, I don't really interact with you guys, so I think a live stream would help me to know my subscribers better, know what they want better and everything. So yeah, so this is my plan. Obviously no big rush, it'll take the time that it'll take. If I have to wait another 3 years, I'll wait another 3 years, but it is something I would like to do at some point on this channel. And yeah, and I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.